Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to look at the construction of LR1 items. So for our canonical LR or CLR parsing, we need to first construct the set of LR1 items. And remember, this 1 stands for your one look ahead symbol. So let us see what our CLR1 items will look like. So an LR1 item will look something like this. So suppose there is a production like this. So I can have something like this, gamma, and here I may have a symbol. Now up to this part, this is same like your LR0 item. But here we have one additional something here. This is the look ahead. So together this whole thing is your LR1 item. So let us see now how we are going to construct. Let's take an example and see how we can construct our LR1 items. So I have a grammar here, say S derives capital C, C derives small c, capital C, or D. So this is my grammar. So like for LR0 parsing, here also we have to use the augmented grammar. So we augment this grammar. To get this augmented grammar, we add the additional production, S-test production. So now the next thing that we have to do is we have to compute the closure of the item. So we'll start with, first we start with the augmented production. So our augmented production is like this. So this $S, this is the first LR0 item that we construct. Similarly, the LR1 item would be same like this, but we have to put a look ahead. And for the augmented production, the look ahead is always the dollar symbol. That is the end of the input marker. So this is the first item. Now we have to compute. This is our first LR1 item. Now we have to compute the closure of this item. So as we had seen earlier, closure was something like this. So if I have a say LR, in case of LR1, so in case of LR0, we to compute the closure of this item, we would take the B production. Suppose I have a B production like this, B derives say beta, then I would have a production like this item added in this manner. So this would be the closure of this set. Now here, in case of LR1, I have a look ahead. So I also have to construct the look ahead. So how to compute the look ahead? So same way, it will consist of, now it is consisting of say the look ahead symbol A. So the look ahead for the new item that has been added, this item which has been added because of B, because we have expanded B here, would be, here I will put the first of whatever is remaining out here, that is gamma A. So first of gamma A. So this is how we are going to compute the closure. So first we take the first of whatever is remaining after the symbol which we have expanded. So B is here. So we added the production for B, the item for B, with a dot in the beginning, and then we added as look ahead the first of whatever is remaining after it. So gamma A, we take the first of it. So we continue in this manner. So coming to our example, so here we have S dash derives dot S and dollar. So we have to include the S production, so with dot in the beginning. So S derives dot capital C. Okay. Now we have to put the look ahead. So the look ahead would be whatever is in the first of this portion. So first of this portion is from after S there is no gamma, directly there is dollar. So it will be our look ahead here would be So I'll just write it here. First of dollar is dollar. So we put dollar here. Okay. So this is the first item. Next, now C is there. We have the variable C. So we have to expand C. C is dot small c capital C. Okay. And C is dot D. So two productions we have now. We have two productions, two items which are appearing because of expanding C. So the look ahead for both would be whatever is in first of C dollar. So first of C dollar. So first of C dollar would be our first of C is our small c capital D. Okay, from this production, from here we are getting first of C is this C and D. So our look ahead here would be C/D. So here also C/D, because both are coming from the same C expansion. Okay, so I'll just remove this, write this properly. So I have dollar. So this is my LR1 item number 1. I cannot expand anymore. I cannot expand anymore because this is a, here C here is a terminal symbol. Similarly, D here is a terminal symbol. So I cannot expand anymore. So this is my first set of LR1 items. So in this manner, we can now continue to find out the items. So what we have seen now is the closure. So we have looked at how to construct the LR0 item, and then we have seen how to construct the canonical, the closure of the set. So we get the first set I0. Now let us look at the goto. Let us look at the goto. What happens? So I will just clear this up first. Okay, so now here I can, from this set on S, I go to S dash derives. S is seen, so the dot comes here. And here, the first move, for the first move, always the look ahead remains the same. It will remain at dollar. Okay, and this is the final item. So that's it. We don't have to compute the closure of final items. So this is goto on S. Then we can have a goto on C, on capital C. So S derives capital C dot capital C. And the first item, again, the look ahead remains the same. So we have arrived at this from this. So the look ahead remains the same. When you are the first item in your goto set, the look ahead remains the same. You're going to change it only in the next one when we compute the closure. So now we compute the closure of this set. So we have now we have a dot after C. So let us expand C. So C dot C capital C, C derives small d. Now what would be the look ahead? The look ahead would be whatever is in, we have expanded because of this C. Because of this particular C, we have expanded. So whatever is here. So it would be dollar. First of dollar would be dollar. Here also first of dollar would be dollar. Okay. So no more expansions. So this is our item number or set number. If this is I0, this was I1, this would be I2. Then here goto on the terminal symbol small c would be C derives small c dot capital C, and look ahead is C and D. So again here I have to expand because there is a dot before a variable, so I have to put it in the closure. So C derives dot C capital C, C derives dot D. Now let us look at what would be the look ahead here. So you can see after C, what is there? first of C or D. So first of C or D is C or D only. So C or D. Similarly, for this also it would be C and D. So this is our set I3. Now you may note here that if you look at this too looks quite similar. This item here and this item here looks same. But what is different? The look aheads are different. They have different look aheads. So they are considered to be different. So this is our I3 set. Then we have also on D. So on D we will have C derives D dot, and the look ahead for the first one always remains the same. So that's it. So this is I4. Okay, so now I have I0, I1, I2, I3 and I4. And we continue in this manner. So again we have I2 and I3 here. So from I2 on capital C, it moves to S derives CC dot and then the first item, so it remains dollar. Okay, so this is our next item. It's a final item. So this is I5. Then on small c, this moves to C derives small c dot capital C and dollar. Then we expand for C, so dot C capital C, and then first of dollar is dollar, then C is dot D and first of dollar is dollar. So what we got here, now here if you see, this is same as I2 again. It's the same as I2. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is not the same as I2. This is your next item. Yes, this will be a new item. This is I6. So this then C on D, on small d, C D dot dollar. Did we come across this before? No, we did not. But if you see, look at this item 4. This is also a final item which C derives D and dot. But the look ahead is CD. Here the look ahead is dollar. So this is a new item, 7. New set, I7. Okay. Then from I3 if we see, from I3, let us look at I3. From I3 on capital C, we go to C derives C capital C dot CD. Okay, and there is no more. This is a final item, no more expansion. So this is our I8. Okay, I'm saying no more expansion because after the dot there is no other variable. So CD, this is a final item. Then here, when this goes to gets small c, then C derives small c dot capital C, CD. Then again you get C derives dot C capital C, and first of this CD is CD, and C derives dot D, first of CD is CD. Now if you see this new set, this set and I3 is the same. So it goes to, so we will not create a new one. We'll just remove this. I'm just going to remove this and C, this I3 on small c goes to itself. And on small d, where does it go? It goes to I4. It goes to I4. So I think did I miss something? No, we are okay. So here on D, this will go to I3 on small d will go to C derives D dot, and look ahead is CD. So this is same as our items I4. So I will just remove this. So I'll say that this goes to I4. Okay. So we have completed all states in this level. Then I5 is the final item, I7 is the final item, I8 is a final item. So we're left with I6. So I6 on capital C, so I'll just draw here, on capital C, I6 goes to C derives C and dollar. And this is the final item. We have not seen this item before, so this is I9. And dot C on small c goes to itself. You can see, you can check this out. So I6 on C and D goes to I6 itself. On C it goes to I6 itself, and on D it goes to I7. On D it goes to I7. So total we have 10 states. We have 10 states, I0 up to I9. So for the same grammar, you will notice that if you have LR 0 items, okay, the number of LR0 items would be lesser compared to the number of LR1 items. Okay, so number of LR0 items or canonical collections of sets is less than, it may be equal to also LR1 items, LR1 sets. Okay, so we have more sets. And why this is useful, having more sets, we will discuss in the next class. So this is how you can construct your LR1 item sets.